Hey lovers, how you guys doing? This is Hosanna and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are seeing this face for the first time, you are welcome to this family. And remember to watch our videos, like, share and subscribe to this channel, and also turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video online. Thank you so much. So I've actually come today with my plenty talk, and I just have a heavy heart. But to me, I prefer expressing myself and being free than carrying it in my heart and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. So I've come today to give you guys gist and talk to you guys and feel relieved. Yeah, true. See, there are a lot of things that people with PCOS go through that they don't talk about. Probably because they feel it's normal for people that have PCOS. But those things drain us both emotionally, physically, mentally, and everything early in our lives. Like literally, I don't know. It's so draining. PCOS symptoms are just so drastic. And it's not as if it's something easy to deal with. Enough money to be able to get PCOS supplements to reverse some symptoms that they have that comes with PCOS. They don't know how lucky they are. Supplements to help for PCOS and be able to help yourself. It's just so supplements helps with PCOS a lot, but it's not one there. I won't know how much I pay for these things I do. I don't know. It's just so long. But if you are able to get afford supplements for PCOS to reverse your symptoms, you are as lucky as anything. Now, truth is, I won't lie. For like since September, I've been bleeding because I won't call this I'm menstruating any longer. I know one thing with my kind of PCOS, I don't see my menses. I don't see my menses. That's my kind of PCOS. I don't see my menses. And then if I have to go through any process again, I have to first induce menses. I have to first induce menstruation. I don't see my menses. That's my kind of PCOS. I don't see it at all. So now, when eventually it decides to come, I will bleed for a long time. I have to get to the hospital to be able to stop the bleeding. That's how bad it is. So since September, I've been bleeding. And then I said, okay, when he started, I said, okay, let me not actually misuse this opportunity. I went through a process. I kind of started taking, okay, my second day I took Clomid. Let me even say this before I forget. If you have PCOS and you are trying to take in, forget it. Clomid won't work for you. I said in this channel that I'm going to say everything that I've used, everything that have worked for me, things that did not work for me. I'm not going to say things I heard. I'm going to say things I've used. Clomid will not work for you if you have PCOS. I will tell you the truth. You see, as costly as Clomid is, Clomid did not work for me. And I've gone to ask questions. Clomid don't work for people with PCOS. If you have PCOS and you're trying to grow your egg, the best thing to use is letrozole. Clomid don't do shit for us with PCOS. No matter the doses you increase it to. See, you can use Clomid for any other fertility issues if you don't have PCOS. But once it's PCOS, don't bother. Clomid don't work. If like increase to 150, 200, Clomid don't work. So the best is letrozole. Go for letrozole. So when the bleeding started in September, I said, okay, let me first try. I tried. It didn't work. I said, okay. It continued. And then it stopped. See, I can't count from September to now. I can count how many days that I did not wee and clean blood, or I did not wear pad and it gets stained. I can count how many times. Seriously, that's how bad it is since September till now, and I'm so tired. See, it's so stressful. Imagine carrying blood, like having to clean blood, wear pad from September till now. Tell me if you are the one as a human, it's not going to be so draining for you. I don't know. I'm just so tired, and although I'm still on my metformin tablet, I am still taking my metformin tablet. It helps me a lot. It helps with the insulin resistant parts of PCOS. So I'm still on my metformin. I started taking metformin 500 milligram every day. Then after 2 weeks, I increased to 1000 milligram, 500 morning and night. That's what I'm taking now. I take metformin morning and night every day. So the truth is, yesterday night I said, okay, I'm going to start taking progesterone, because I feel that one of the reasons why we bleed that much as people with PCOS is because our progesterone level is low and our estrogen level is high. So you are free to ask your doctor or check anything you want to check, but I feel that that's one of the reasons why we bleed that much. One thing with our hormones, both as women and even men, one thing with our hormones, if there's any hormone in your body that is supposed to be low that is high, or is supposed to be high that is low, if your hormone level is not the way it's supposed to be, either low, whether it's too high or too low, there is a problem. So imagine your progesterone level is low and your estrogen level is high, is a problem. That's just the thing. So once is not the way it's supposed to be, and PCOS cannot give you a normal hormonal level. That is why most times doctors and gynecologists will ask to go for a hormonal profile, so they will know what the problem, they will know the hormone to tackle with. Maybe because of this hormone, how low or how high is hormone is, sorry, that is why you are having these symptoms you are having. So I noticed that I think my progesterone level is low. That is why, because my gynecologist have actually handled something like that before. My progesterone being so low, and that is why I was bleeding that much. So I started taking progesterone, the first progesterone yesterday. So we are asked to take 2 times daily, morning and night. So I started yesterday night, I've taken this morning, so I'm going to take it for 10 days. So after taking it for 10 days, it's going to, within that, for that 10 days, this bleeding will stop. I know, because I've tried progesterone before. I also tried it during the time I was pregnant with my daughter, because when I was pregnant with her, I bled for 3 weeks. Heavy bleeding with clot. I thought I was even going to lose her, but then I didn't know that PCOS and progesterone is very important in your life. So my gynecologist in Lagos here didn't know about that. That's why most times I feel that you should have more than one doctor that is handling your case. That is the truth. So the one here don't know about that. She even admitted me in the hospital, gave me all sort of injections, and the bleeding did not stop. So but then I had to relate to my gynecologist in Enugu, and she was like, am I okay? That I'm supposed to have started taking progesterone immediately I got to know I was pregnant, and I was supposed to take it for like 6 months. So I started taking the progesterone, because when I was done with the phone calls, I like, oh God, this is serious. I had to tell my husband when to go and get the progesterone tablets, and I started taking that day. Within 3 days, the bleeding stopped. This is someone that had been bleeding, maybe bleeding for like 3 weeks when I was pregnant. It stopped. So I got to know the importance of progesterone in our body as women, whether low or high. Progesterone is very, very important in our body, seriously. So if there's any other thing you need to do for yourself, make sure your progesterone level is okay, is moderate the way it's supposed to be. So I started the progesterone yesterday night, stroke this morning, and I've seen a bit different. So but I'm still wearing a pad, so I'm just going to see how it goes. So I don't know, I'm just so stressed. Since yesterday I've been having this pounding headache. After my first delivery, I was hypertensive when I was pregnant, and even when I gave birth, it did not stop. So I don't know. I went to check my BP yesterday. All these pharmacies, they do check BP only in the morning. So but then I don't have a BP apparatus at home, and this is so risky. I think I need that. I really need a BP apparatus at home. So I want to go down now. When I'm done with this video, there's a guy that does sorry, that has a pharmacy shop. I think he does BP. I'll just go to his shop and check my BP, because even till now, even after taking the BP medication yesterday, taking paracetamol yesterday, I'm still having that pounding headache. So imagine having any kind of pounding headache, you're wearing pad. This Jesus. A lot of times I just come on my bed and I cry, and I'm like, God, I'm just so tired. And it's not as if it's my sins so that made me have PCOS, or it's a bad thing that I've done. It's just like that. And a lot of women have PCOS, they don't even know they have PCOS. Now if you're a woman that have PCOS and you see your menses every month. You see your mercy, it comes 4 or 5 days and stops. You don't know what God has done for you. Then you know that the only problem you have is when it's time for you to take him, because you don't ovulate, obviously. So you know, okay, what you're going to do is just to try to take letrozole to boost your egg, and then take the HCG injection to break your egg, with God's grace, truth. So, but for us that don't see our menses, is a lot of work for us, because if I tell you the things that PCOS have done to me, most of the time I'll be like, is he going to, am I going to die? Is he going to take me? There's one time that it happened to me, that particular day, I thought I was going to die. I could not stand up. The pains was extreme. I was bleeding profusely. I like, God, am I going to die? I like, God. I was begging for forgiveness that particular day, PCOS. But in all of it, I'm strong. I'll keep coming out strong, because why won't I? God helping me. So I think from this September to now, I've tried twice, and my egg didn't even increase a bit. But then my problem is just the bleeding that doesn't want to stop. Like I said, I'm on progesterone now. I'm still on my metformin, so I take progesterone and metformin. So I want to go out now and see add folic acid, because my folic acid is finished. So I'll add folic acid to it, and I'll keep taking my folic acid. Yeah. So these are the 3 things I'll be taking till when I'm sure the bleeding has stopped. From it, when I'm done with the progesterone, I'm supposed to bleed for like 4 days, and then it will stop. That's how it's supposed to be. They call it withdrawal bleeding. So I'm open for all of that. It's just normal. It's going to happen like that. I'm open for all of that. So, but God, I don't know. There are a lot of things that people with PCOS don't talk about. See, forget. PCOS messes with us mentally. If you are being sincere as someone that has PCOS, PCOS messes with us mentally, physically, emotionally, but mainly mentally and emotionally, because I know a lot of times I've been drowned in my emotions because of PCOS. Maybe I've gone through a process and it failed. I know how drowned I've been emotionally. A lot of times I keep asking myself questions, and then what I do is I make sure I don't stay in the house, because I don't want to think too much. I don't want to make hasty decisions or bad decisions. I don't want to get into any conclusion. So most of what I do is I just have to make sure I leave my house every single day. But PCOS messes with you both emotionally and mentally. And I pray for every woman out there that has PCOS, and every TTC, you are strong, because I'm using myself as an example. You are very strong. You don't even know how strong you are, but you are a strong person. You are a strong woman. You are strong. Your strength is out of this world. Just keep holding on. I don't know. I'm just too tired. I don't know. I'm just here. I'm just here. And God helping me, I'm going to get over this phase, and I'm going to still maybe try one more this year and see. Maybe during the time I'm going to have that withdrawal bleeding after taking the progesterone, I'm going to still try. I'm not going to waste that withdrawal bleeding. But now again, I'm not going to be doing that with Clomid. I'm going to be doing that with letrozole. So I'm just here, God helping me and giving the gynecologist wisdom. God will help us. Before I was like, I felt maybe once you've taken medications to grow your egg, and your egg is big enough, and you take the HCG injection, it is stabbed 100% you're going to take in. It took me having my experiences to know that the one that happened to me during that March, April, that's when I knew that, okay, forget it. Don't think that maybe when you are done, your eggs are big enough, taking the HCG injection. That April opened my eye, because I did not expect that it's not going to work. It was too perfect. God. So, but it happened. I'm sorry that I'm disturbing you guys. This is me just expressing myself. I feel that I can talk to you guys, and that's fine. I don't even want to feel. See, is it anxiety? I said I'm not going to include anxiety in my any day of life. I don't want that, because anxiety is just one thing too that is so bad for us that we should not even indulge. You get, anxiety messes with our body system a lot. That's just the truth. In as much as you have PCOS and the rest, anxiety is one thing that you shouldn't even have, because it messes with you both mentally and then your body system. generally. So I just I'm not going to include anxiety in my anyday life now. I'm going to just take life the way it comes, and God's grace. I still believe in my miracle. I did my hallelujah challenge, and then you see December, I still be see you see my faith, I just say, I just keep telling myself that, you see all this one that is happening, you just want to do film. I still have faith and I believe in myself too well that I still have testimony. My testimony is still coming December, and I'm still having that countdown. I think we counted 52 days or so. I'm still having that countdown till December. My testimony is still going to come. No jokes. So get so I'm just going to get down after the video. I'm going to dress. I want to go down now to check my BP and know what's up and know why I'm still having this headache I'm having. But so guys, it's going to be sorry for disturbing you guys once again. I don't know where to come to, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So thank you guys for indulging me in my plenty talk. Thank you. You guys have tried enough for me. So let me not disturb you guys. With no further ado, have a nice day, guys. Thank you. And if you've not subscribed to my channel up until now, please endeavor to watch, like, share, and subscribe. And also turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever I post any video online. And don't forget to share my videos. I love you and have a nice day. Ciao. Mwah, mwah, mwah.